Hi, my name's Paul Ryder and you're watching Toffee TV.
What's going on, guys? Talk Aston Villa here on behalf of Toffee TV to give you my Everton player ratings before the Everton v Villa game this Saturday. As an opposition Villa fan, I'm going to assess the squad you guys put out against West Ham a few weeks ago before the international break. Makes more sense. I don't know injuries and stuff if people are coming back, so this is the most relevance here. So we're going to go with what looks like a 4-2-3-1. I'm assuming that's what you played last. I'm just looking at it now. So in goal, Tim Howard, obviously. And I'm going to base this across the whole of, not just this season, but overall, in my opinion. Tim Howard, 8 out of 10 keeper. I think he's getting on in age, but he's still one of those keepers, in my opinion, that can save games, get you points, and ultimately guarantee you a good position in the table. That on merit alone, that's 8 out of 10 for him. Next, we'll go with Galloway. I won't go with Baines. I don't know his injury situation, stuff like that. Galloway, obviously, he's like 18, 19, young, quick, good feet, good passing, and just for someone who can come in and just fill a spot, he's done really well. I've watched a few Everton games this season, obviously, quite a few over the last few years, and you know what? This season, he has massively impressed me. Next, we'll go with Funes Mori. I don't know much about him, so I'm going to give him a steady 7 out of 10. I think for someone who can come in for Jagielka when he's hurt, or isn't really match fitness or sharp, I think he is a perfect kind of person. Definitely someone who I could see being an 8 or 9 out of 10 in the years to come, and perfectly playing beside John Stones, who I'm going to give, honestly, a 9 out of 10. He's been phenomenal. Maybe not the greatest season this season. Everton's been kind of up and down, but I think he is definitely England's present and future, and definitely Everton's future and present, obviously, if you can keep hold of him. Next, we'll go with Seamus Coleman. This one's easy for me, 8 out of 10. He can overlap with the midfielders, create space, great cross in the box, has a good foot on him, and you know what? If I wish we had someone like that, because all we have is like Alan Hutton. You don't want that. He's the perfect kind of player you need, so I'm going to go 8 out of 10 there. Gareth Barry, I'm going to go 6 out of 10. I thought he had a really, really good year for you guys when you guys loaned him in from City, but besides that, I haven't watched too many Everton games with him, really with focus on him, but I feel like he's lost it. Obviously, he can still put in a shift, but I think age is starting to tell there. Next, we'll go to McCarthy, who I think is fantastic. I'm going to go with a 7 out of 10 here, a little steady 7 out of 10. Breaks up play well, can pass and move around the ball well. I think he's a fantastic midfielder and can honestly play at a top 4 club. Definitely think he could do that if he wanted to. Really great buy in my opinion when you guys got him from Wigan. It was an absolute bargain in my opinion. Next, we'll go with Aruna Kone. He's been fantastic this season. Obviously, he's been injured, so I'm just going to, based on this season, since he's basically been injured for you guys since his existence at the club, I'll go with an 8 out of 10. I thought this season he's been very well when he's played. He scored goals, obviously got a hat-trick against Sunderland. He creates chances, and on the wing, he just looks like someone, and up top, can just clicks with Lukaku so well. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 there. Next, Delafeu. He's been on fire lately, so I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 too. And these are all high ratings, I know. Depends on what your ratings are too at home. But for me, I see him as an 8 out of 10, and you know what? It could easily be a 10 out of 10. He's fantastic. Like I said, he overlaps and allows Coleman to overlap so well. He has great delivery into the box, quick feet, great passing, has a bit of pace on him too. So you know what? 8 out of 10 for that. And we'll go to Ross Barkley, who I think is going to be fantastic for a few years. I find Ross Barkley, in my opinion, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. He could be an 8 out of 10, but 7 out of 10 for me, mainly because I feel like, obviously I don't focus on everything that much, but when I look at it, I feel like he drifts out of games, and he'll have a 1 to 2, maybe 3 games in a row, he'll be fantastic. And then I know a lot of players do this in their career, but he seems to fade away for a bit, so that's why I'm going to go 7 out of 10. He's been in decent form this season too. And Romelu Lukaku, I'm going to give a definitely 8 out of 10. 10 out of 10 if you're comparing for a Villa fan. I wish we had someone like that. We miss Benteke, obviously. But I think definitely an 8 out of 10 for Lukaku. He's the same way. He'll go in spurts where he'll score loads of goals and then be lost for a few games. But I think, especially against Villa, he's a definite threat. So I'll leave it there. What are your thoughts in the comments below? What are your player ratings? Are mine too far off, too low, too high? Whatever. Leave all your comments below. I'll try to reply as many as I can on Toffee TV's channel. Thanks to you lads for letting me do this. Subscribe below. I'm sure there's a button or something in descriptions, and I'll see you guys later.